Well, today I'm in a little town smaller than Star City, actually, in Kittrell, North Carolina, down by the railroad track. The reason I'm here is there's this Confederate cemetery up here. I'm going to pay a visit and pay my respects to these fine gentlemen who died for what they believed in. No shame in that. There'll be a sign about it. Oh. This is the cemetery. We'll try to make a little movie here before we go read the sign. These are Confederate soldiers buried here. We'll go read the sign. Before they tear the do-gooders, tear the place down or something. 54 Confederate soldiers from Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia buried here. They died in the General Hospital No. 1, Kittrell Springs, in the former Kittrell Springs Hotel owned by Major Charles Blacknall and his brother. The resort was converted to a hospital in mid-1864 to treat casualties fighting around Petersburg, Virginia. Confederate authorities chose Kittrell for the small 300-bed hospital because of its location at a railroad junction. Hundreds of wounds received treatment there between June of '64 and April of '65. Some were teenage youths in the North Carolina Junior Reserve. 14 died at the hospital between August '64 and April 15th. 1865, and are buried here. The site for the cemetery was selected because of its proximity to the hospital. St. James Episcopal Church, the only church in Kittrell during the war, was erected just east of the hotel shortly before the war. The Reverend Matthias M. Marshall ministered to the sick and dying at the hospital and officiated at the soldiers' funeral, which were held at the church. The men's names, ranks, companies, addresses, types of illnesses, dates of admission, times and dates are recorded in the church official records. Kittrell Confederate Cemetery is owned and maintained by the Vance County Chapter 142 United Daughters of the Confederacy. And there's a roster of the people who buried here, most of them privates.